Hi, and welcome to our investor presentation to TollCloud, a cloud-based toll road solution that we believe will bring the industry to the future of tolling. My name's Leena, and I'm going to give you the venture overview and set the scene for the market. The toll road industry in Australia and the US has traditionally been a safe, long-term investment. As technology has improved in other industries, tolling has fallen behind, relying on cumbersome and outdated IT infrastructure and holding the industry back from innovation and reducing flexibility. Further complicating the situation, the number of vehicles on the roads in Australia is growing by 2% per year, while toll road projects are set to triple in capacity over the next 5 years, increasing pressure on the industry to scale up quickly. Finally, cybercrime is on the rise, and with it comes a need for modern, secure platforms to safeguard the critical tolling data from attack. TollCloud is a new option for delivering tolling services. It's built from the ground up as a software as a service platform, tolling as a service, or TaaS, as we'll refer to it in this presentation. This means the platform is naturally resistant to data loss due to redundant cloud architecture, can easily scale based on demand and region, and has advanced security capabilities to protect against cybercrime. The benefits for the customer are the simple fee structure with low overheads, low implementation costs, and greatly reduced time to operation compared to traditional systems. The platform will offer two services. Service 1 is the essential toll processing service, handling data ingestion, validation, trip construction, road pricing, and adjudications. Service 2 expands to settlements and accounts payable, identifying retailers and reconciling settlements. In terms of market size, the tolling industry offers healthy opportunities both in Australia at $3 billion and the US at $11 billion. TollCloud aims to capture 20% of the Australian market, building to around $67 million in annual revenue within 5 years. In the US, TollCloud seeks to secure 7% of the market, adding up to $80 million in annual revenue in year 5 of TollCloud operations. In order to secure the target market share, TollCloud will focus on two main road toll firms, Transurban, the major player in Australia and a minor player in the US, and the Horizons Road Group, who only operate in Australia. For these firms, TollCloud will offer to replace their back-office systems with the TaaS model, effectively outsourcing toll processing to us. Another target for expansion are Tier 1 contractors, who currently provide traditional back-office system services to toll road operators.
Now we'll take you through a 5-year overview of key financial metrics as we launch TollCloud and deploy across 2 global markets. The TollCloud service will launch in Australia in 2019 and build to 17 toll roads and 67 million trips each year by 2021. During this period, the TollCloud personnel will focus most on building relationships with the key toll road operators, Transurban and Horizon Roads, with Service 1 as the initial offering. By 2020, Service 2 will be launched, enabling TollCloud to fully replace their back-office systems and achieving $600,000 in revenue per month. The second half of 2022 will see the first expansion into the US market, starting out again with relationship building, as per Australia. Service 1 and 2 will launch simultaneously in the US market in early 2023, finishing the year with a projected $1.7 million in global revenue. TollCloud requires little in upfront investment, with an initial $200,000, followed by modest amounts year on year. Increased access to investment would allow a shortened timeline. Initial infrastructure and software development costs for the Australian launch result in 2018 and 19 operating at a net loss. However, by 2020, the company will be cash flow positive, with projected revenue of $1.9 million, growing to $3.7 million in 2021 following the launch of Service 2. 2022 sees an increase in its expenses as we prepare for entry into the US market. The US market expenses grow substantially in 2023 as further software development effort will be needed to adapt the platform to local conditions and add features targeting niche and specific to the US market. From a net present value perspective, the venture is attractive at $2.3 million, including the terminal valuation. This represents an internal rate of return of 116% and a payback period of only 2.83. We'll take you through more detail in the next section.
We'd like to highlight 4 scenarios we assessed when modelling TollCloud. Firstly, toll road traffic projections was identified as a potential risk factor. Analysis shows that fluctuations in traffic volumes would have some influence on NPV. However, the changes would need to be extreme before the venture becomes unsustainable. For example, during the global financial crisis, traffic volume dropped by 6%. If a similar economic event occurred, reducing traffic levels, TollCloud would still retain a positive NPV, with a valuation in excess of $1 million. The most significant impact on NPV is from any delay with entry into the Australian and US markets. The venture loses profitability with a 2-month delay and drops significantly at 3 months. This makes timing of market entry the most critical factor to get right. On the other hand, any early entry into the market has a significant positive impact on NPV. Incentivizing and promoting early entry to the market should be an overarching strategy in order to seize this opportunity. Personnel costs represent a significant portion of the expenses of TollCloud. Sensitivity analysis, however, shows, as with TollCloud traffic volumes, that the variation would need to be extreme to have a significant impact on NPV. Finally, service fees form the core of TollCloud's revenue model and is therefore essential to the success of the venture. A reduction in expected trip fees has the potential of resulting in a negative NPV valuation. However, we would need to see a 50% drop in fees from the current fee of 30 cents, which would represent a crisis for the industry as a whole. TollCloud's resilience to changes in service fees creates an opportunity for price reductions in the face of competition.
Market entry is the most critical aspect of the venture, and primary focus will be given to on-time or early launch. Additional funds will be invested to shorten delivery timelines wherever possible, as this has the most significant positive impact on NPV. Stable or growing traffic volumes will provide a strong foundation for success. However, the TollCloud model is resilient enough to weather downturns on volume. If required, fees can be adjusted downwards to increase competitive edge and ensure adequate capture of market share. A key strategic option open to TollCloud is the ability to pivot into a lower risk profile by keeping the venture to Australia only. Analysis shows that the NPV of Australia-only TollCloud over a 5-year term is higher than when combined with US expansion. However, the joint Australia plus US market is expected to outperform the local-only option beyond the 6-year mark. TollCloud therefore has the option to change course and either stay local in Australia or go international to the US, and this decision can be made in year 4 without impacting NPV. In conclusion, TollCloud represents a once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity. The venture attains positive cash flows early and is resilient against fluctuations in the market. TollCloud is built on a platform that is future-proof, scalable, and provides a technology edge versus the competition. TollCloud requires low upfront investment, but offers great returns. And there is great potential for acquisition by larger organizations in the industry further down the track, further increasing the upside for investors. We thank you for your time and look forward to discussing the future.